If you don't believe you're going to shift, you're not going to shift, no matter what I say.
Si ustedes no creen que van a tener un cambio, no lo van a tener.
This is how
Aunque ella diga
powerful
lo que
your
diga.
mind is.
Así que tienen que creer.
Okay. All right. So Carolina, can you stand up? Can you stand up?
Me,
They can still see you? Yes. All right. This is an exercise I learned with Tony Robbins. So if you know it, it's still okay. I want you to take your hand, put it in front of you, and point your finger. And I want you to face me. Okay. Point your finger like this. Point your finger. Okay. Face me, and then move your hand as far back as you can, but keep looking, keep. All right. So face me and
ya, ella está
as far as you
diciendo
can.
que la apunte, que me ponga de pie, que la apunte y que lleve mi brazo tan atrás como
And turn
pueda.
as far as you can without moving your feet. Okay. But you can look at where your hand is. Okay. Just keep
Okay.
your feet there. All right. Okay.
Mirar a dónde estoy llevando mi mano.
All right. Yeah. So you're facing forward and then you're turning. Okay. All right. Now, I want you, everyone who did that, close your eyes.
Cierren los ojos.
And I want you to visualize you going farther than your hand went.
Y quiere
Farther.
que
Than
nos
you started farther.
visualicemos yendo mucho más lejos que lo que fuimos en la primera vez.
Okay, so close your eyes. All right, so I want you to visualize that your hand is pointing farther than you did before, much, much farther. Okay.
Entonces cierra los ojos y imagínense que su dedo está apuntando mucho, mucho más lejos de lo que estaba la vez anterior.
Okay, do you have it in your mind? You're going much farther than you did before.
Yeah,
Yes?
I do.
Okay. All right, so open your eyes.
Abra
Open your
los
eyes.
ojos.
Okay, now do it. Do it one
y
more time.
háganlo.
Okay. This is the
Wow.
power of the mind.
Yeah.
So you can sit down now. All right.
Ese es el poder de la mente.
This is the power of the mind. This is the problem that people have,
Ese es el problema que la gente tiene.
is that they're not using the power of the mind.
No están usando el poder de la mente.
There was a time when no one could run more than, hold on a second, I gotta get rid of this, where someone could not run past faster than a 4-minute mile. Right?
Había un tiempo que la gente nadie podía correr más rápido, una milla más rápido que en 4 minutos. ¿Eso dijo?
Right. The only way they could do that is because one guy started, his name is Roger Bannister, he kept seeing in his mind that he ran faster than 4 minutes.
Bueno, excepto que llegó este caballero que pensaba en su mente que él podía correr más rápido que 4 minutos.
That's how he was able to do it. After that, over 26 people that year were able to do it.
Después de eso, más de 26 personas pudieron hacerlo ese día.
He started with the power of the mind.
Ese año.
Yeah, he started it with the power of the mind.
Empezó con
So
el
I'm
poder
going
de
to
la
show you
mente.
something. There's a trick.
Entonces ahora les voy a mostrar un truco.
If you actually master this trick, you will not recognize yourself. I'm going to show you the trick, okay?
Si ustedes realmente pueden manejar este truco, entonces no se van a reconocer.
All right, so you have a piece of paper. I want you to write down something horrible, something that you think is horrible. I want you to write it down.
Quiero que escriban algo que ustedes piensen que es horrible en una hoja.
Okay. Just take a minute to do that.
Tomen un minutito para hacer eso.
Just something that you just think is just a terrible thing that happened.
Algo que ustedes piensen que es terrible.
I know you have a lot, just pick one.
Sé que saben que tienen muchas, pero elijan una. Is something that we think is horrible or something that we have?
Something that
we don't
happened in
like.
the past. Something that happened in the past to you that you think is, every time you think about it, you just think, oh, this is terrible.
Ah, ya, algo que te pasó en el pasado y
knows
cada
that.
vez que piensas en ello dices, oh, esto es horrible.
Okay, is everyone done?
¿Todo el mundo lo hizo? Pero tú
All
que
right.
puedes
Oh,
hablar
now I
los
can
oídos,
now I can see
ah,
everybody. Now I can see everybody. This is wonderful. Okay. So here's the problem. What happens is we don't have any control over what happens in our life, right? No control over the
Bueno,
events.
lo que pasa es que nosotros no tenemos ningún control de lo que pasa en nuestra vida,
But we do control how we react.
pero sí controlamos cómo reaccionamos.
So I want you to look at that horrible thing that you wrote,
Quiero que miren a esa cosa horrible que ustedes escribieron
and I want you to pretend that you're looking at that, you're looking outside of that, and I want you to think differently about that thing. Think differently than you did before. Than you know, like if it's
Entonces
horrible,
quiero
you
que
just say,
se
okay, this is
pongan,
good.
que miren eso que escribieron y que se pongan afuera y que piensen diferente sobre eso.
This is a good thing. This was great that that happened. It was
Que
great
fue
that that happened.
excelente que pasó, que fue una buena cosa.
And even if you don't feel it, I want you to pretend I'm going to think this was great. And I want you to write 3 reasons why it was great.
Y aunque realmente no lo crean, busquen 3 cosas por las cuales eso fue bueno y escríbanla, aunque no lo estén creyendo, pero busquen 3 cosas que puedan argumentar que eso fue bueno.
It could be something that you learned. It could be something that made, something where you went, wow, I became stronger. But I
Puede
want
ser
you to
algo que te
do
hizo
3
más
things.
fuerte, que te hizo aprender, o
Okay, yeah, just look at me and smile. Let me know when you're done.
que la
Okay,
miremos
you know you're done.
y sonriamos para que ella sepa que terminamos.
Okay, who's struggling with this? Who's struggling with thinking of good things that are after,
¿Quién está teniendo problemas con esto de encontrarle algo bueno a esto malo? Vero.
You're struggling, Vero? Okay, so we're gonna have Vero. Do you mind telling us what that thing is that you think is terrible?
Sure.
Do you mind?
Well,
Entonces le
probably,
vamos a pedir a Vero que nos diga por qué está teniendo problemas con eso.
probably for some people it's very stupid what I'm afraid, no matter the situation I
stupid.
wrote. I saw a rat. Rat for me is terrible. It's something that I cannot, you cannot imagine how I suffer with the rat. Quiero traducir si quieres tú misma.
No, anda traduciendo
Ya,
tú misma.
que yo puse una situación que para algunos puede ser muy tonta a lo mejor, pero yo puse un ratón. Para mí el ratón es lo peor que me puede pasar. O sea, encuentro terrible, pierdo, me descontrolo, es horrible.
Okay, so Vero, when did you see that rat? When?
I think that probably 20 years ago or more.
20
25?
years ago. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, 20 years ago. So when you think of this rat from 20 years ago, you still have not good feelings, huh?
Yes.
So what did you
Anda
do when you
traduciendo,
saw the rat?
Vero.
Sí, bueno, Susi me pregunta que cuando vi yo esta imagen que tengo de esa rata, que todo esto era una cosa de este porte, y fue más o
20
menos
years
hace
ago.
25 años. Y tengo la imagen grabada, tengo la imagen absolutamente grabada. Y me olvido, o sea, no me puedo olvidar.
Okay.
So
So
what
where were you when you saw this rat? Where were you?
At my apartment, where I lived there a long time ago,
Okay.
and at the kitchen in the morning.
Okay.
So I couldn't.
What did you do? What did you do when you saw it? Did you scream? Did you yell? Did you call someone to come kill it? What did you do?
Everything, everything. Me
La Vero
pregunta,
dice que estaba en su
¿dónde?
departamento
Sí.
y la Susi dice, ¿qué hiciste? ¿Gritaste? ¿Te subiste arriba de una
Yo-
silla? Y la Vero
me
dice
subí-
que hizo todo.
Y era de este porte, era una cosa de este porte. What did I
Y era
do?
muy chiquitito.
I moved the apartment.
You moved. Wow.
Yes,
Okay. You
they-
Se
I
cambió del
rented apartment.
departamento.
Was not mine, so I looked for another apartment. Even I knew that
Se
I can
cambió de
find a rat
departamento por un ratón.
everywhere else. Yeah.
So when you moved, did you like that other apartment? Did you like where you moved?
¿Te gustó el lugar donde te cambiaste?
Yes.
Sí.
Yeah.
Was anything good?
But just see the imagine of the rat was terrible.
Okay.
So
All right,
probably
so
for
here's
some
the-
people it's stupid, but for me it's terrible.
No, that's good. This is a great example. So everybody, do you see how she reacts when I ask her questions about this rat 20 years ago? Do you
¿Se
see
dan
how
cuenta?
her emotion is like,
¿Se dan cuenta?
oh my God. Do you see how she's doing that? This is
dan
something that
cuenta
happened
cómo-
20 years ago.
Como ella reacciona cuando yo le hablo de este ratón de hace 20 años, ella pone la cara, se vuelve a sentir en esa situación.
So when you're looking at what you wrote down, I want you to know how it feels in your body, like, oh, it was awful, terrible, like, oh, I wish it didn't happen, right? It's a lot of emotion, right?
Right.
Entonces cuando miren lo que está escrito, sientan la emoción que sintieron en ese momento.
So let me tell you something. Who you are now, the issues you have now have to do with how you reacted, how you still see that thing that happened in the past.
Los temas que tú tienes hoy día tienen que ver con cómo tú reaccionabas en el pasado.
So and this is what you have to do.
Aquí
So,
está lo que
Vero.
tienes que hacer.
Vero, what if you reacted differently to the rat?
Vero, ¿qué hubiese pasado si tú hubieras reaccionado diferente con la rata?
What if you reacted differently to the rat?
Probably
You
was
didn't move.
I didn't do, probably was a rat and that's it.
Yeah,
Something that happened
right?
and you forget
Some
it.
people, "Oh, it's a rat. It happens."
We
So what,
wouldn't be
it's a
talking
rat.
about that.
Right?
Right?
That's right.
So this is the thing, what you have to understand. Who you are today can change. If you go back to the things that you think that are not good and you change the way that you feel about them.
¿Quién eres hoy día? Puede cambiar si tú vas a aquellas cosas que te hacían sentir mal y las cambias.
Like this.
Como
You
esto.
change like this. Instantly.
Instantáneamente puedes cambiar.
Change does not have to be hard. It can be instantly.
El cambio no tiene por qué ser difícil y duro, puede ser instantáneo.
If there's someone who hurt you,
Si hay alguien que te
and you
hirió,
can go back, you can go back and you can see that situation differently.
si tú puedes ir atrás y ver esa situación diferentemente, vas a tener un
You
cambio.
become different. You become different this moment.
Te haces diferente en este momento.
Different person. So
Different.
the things that you look at and then you think you still think that was bad, I will tell you those are contributing to the things that are blocking you now.
Bueno, si tú miras atrás y tú todavía piensas que eso era malo y sientes esas emociones terribles, esas cosas son las que hoy día te están bloqueando.
So Vito, it's very funny that you had that. I understand,
Yeah.
but do you understand what I'm talking about? When you
Es muy
go back,
Pero es muy
okay?
divertido que te sucedió eso, pero te estoy diciendo que tienes que mirar atrás, volver atrás y pensarlo diferente.
So is there someone who wants to share something that they went back and they actually thought of some good way to look at it? They changed the way they viewed it, or the person. If
Oye,
someone wants
¿hay
to-
alguien más que quiera comentar? Yo no sé si pueden abrir los micrófonos, ¿pueden?
Someone want to share?
A ver, Marcia, ¿puedes abrir?
Paloma?
Sí.
Paloma, you're nodding. Paloma, can you share?
Ya.
Que hable Marcia nada más, Carito. De ahí hablo yo.
Bueno, ya, Marcia.
Oh, Marcia?
Oh.
It says Paloma.
Yeah.
Okay, Paloma.
Okay.
Okay, so can you? Oh,
me
Marcia.
costó-
Okay, Marcia, share.
Hello.
Hi.
Me costó encontrar algo, pero me acordé de mi primera separación, porque yo me separé.
It was hard to find something, but she remind her first divorce or separation.
Ah, okay. Okay. And it's
Eh,
something that you thought was bad. And did you go back and change how you thought
Yeah.
about it just now?
Había algo que tú pensabas mal de eso, fuiste atrás y volviste a sentir lo
Es que
mismo.
claro, físicamente ya no siento como antes, porque he trabajado en esto, pero antes sí me pasaba,
Well,
que
she
físicamente
used to
sentía
feel
situaciones.
very bad in that situation, but she's been working on that
Good,
already.
good.
Y
So
era
here's-
como físico, de estómago, garganta.
She used to
Sí.
feel everywhere, stomach, throat, heart, everywhere she used to feel. Wow.
Okay. Wow. All right. So Marcia, I will tell you.
Right now, no.
Good.
Right now, it's different.
Right now she doesn't have it. Ahora no lo
But-
tiene.
But think about it. What changed? What changed?
¿Qué cambió?
Cambió como yo veo la situación para atrás, porque yo
Ajá.
también dije que me dejó de bueno esto, y me quedé con eso bueno.
She looked at that, she worked on that, and she asked herself what was good on this situation that happened to me.
So what changed was the way you thought about it. That's the only thing that changed.
Entonces lo único que
Okay,
cambió fue la forma en
exactly.
que lo pensaste.
Exacto.
Okay.
Y
So
ya
here-
no hay ira, no hay dolor.
It doesn't hurt
no hay
now.
nada de-
Right.
Now there's
So-
no sadness, no pain.
Right. So this is the key, you guys. If you are having struggles now, if you're having
está la
any
clave.
struggles, anything,
Si ustedes
it's
tienen,
because of the way you're thinking about it. That's the only thing. It's only the way you're thinking about it. So I will give you an example.
depende de cómo ustedes lo estén mirando y cómo estén pensando en esa situación.
So I'm going to give you an example. Right now in the United States, we're having financial crisis, right? Stocks are like going down. People are very upset.
En
Okay.
este momento en Estados Unidos estamos más o menos porque la bolsa está cayendo, la situación no está buena y la gente también está nerviosa.
I'm going to describe you 3 people. You tell me who you are.
Les voy a
Okay.
escribir 3 personas y ustedes me van a decir quiénes son ustedes.
The first person,
La primera.
how they react. Oh my gosh, my retirement investment's going down. What am I going to do? I should sell my investments. This is horrible. Okay. That's the
Hay
first person.
el número 1 que dice, oh, qué terrible, mis inversiones están yendo hacia abajo, voy a terminar quebrado, ¿qué debiera hacer? ¿Debiera venderlas? ¿Qué debiera hacer?
Okay, that's the first reaction, right? Second reaction,
La
it's going
segunda.
up and down. That's just what the stocks do.
Sí, la
Just gonna
segunda
hold
dice,
on to it.
va arriba y hacia abajo, siempre pasa esto, están abajo y luego suben.
I'm going to hold on to it. Last time, 53 days later, it went back up.
Voy a esperar porque la última vez, 53 días después, todo fue de vuelta para arriba.
Okay. Third person.
La
Oh my
tercera
gosh, this is
persona.
great. This is fantastic. This is
Dice,
like
"Ay, qué
amazing.
fantástico."
This is amazing. I actually put some money aside for when this happens because I knew it was going to happen. And now I'm going to buy up. So I prepared for this. This is
Ah, ya,
awesome.
bueno. El tercero está fascinado. ¿Por qué? Porque él ya había dejado dinero apartado para que cuando pasara una situación como esta, él pudiera comprar estas acciones más baratas. Como
Who's
están
number one?
cayendo.
Who's number one? Who reacts?
¿Quién
Be
de acá es
honest.
número
Who
uno?
reacts like number one? You're freaking out. You're like, I gotta sell. I'm losing money. I'm, upset. Who reacts number one?
¿Quién reacciona como número uno?
Who reacts number two?
Ah, ¿quién
It's
reacciona
gonna
como
be
el dos?
okay. It's gonna be fine. All right, good. Who reacts number three? Let me tell you something. The people who make the most money, they respond like number three. Ask any of those people.
Déjeme decirle algo, la gente que hace más dinero es la gente que responde como el número 3.
When everyone says it's horrible, they say it's awesome.
Cuando todo el mundo
That's-
dice que es horrible, ellos dicen esto es increíble.
Because, and I'm going to give the example with New Skin. You can react like, oh my gosh, we're locked down again. Oh my gosh, we're not getting product. Oh my gosh, my team is all leaving, right? You can react like that. You can react.
Les voy a dar el ejemplo con Nuskin. Ustedes pueden decir, ay, estamos de nuevo encerrados, ay, mi equipo se está yendo, ay, no hay productos, no podemos enviarlo.
Oh, I invested so much time. Oh my, complain, right?
He invertido mucho tiempo, siempre alegando, reclamando.
All right. Or you could be like, okay, it's happening again. We went through it before. I know what to do, right? We're just gonna hang in there. We're gonna keep going. Okay.
O podemos decir, bueno, ya hemos pasado por esto antes, pudimos salir adelante, nos fue bien, así que vamos de nuevo.
What goes down will go up. Always does.
Lo que va
Right.
para abajo, después siempre va para arriba.
Or you're gonna go, wow, everyone's quitting. This is great. This
O
is
pueden
great.
decir,
They can't handle it.
bueno, muchos se están
They can't
retirando.
handle
Esto es fantástico, hay más mercado para mí,
Yeah, less competition.
menos competencia.
Right? Awesome. Fantastic. I started in that time. I started at that time when it was horrible.
Bueno, Susi empezó
Horrible.
en ese momento, cuando era horrible.
2008, one of the worst economies in the United States.
En el 2008, el peor momento de la economía de Estados Unidos.
The housing market crashed. People lost their homes. Awful, awful.
La gente perdiendo las casas, todo el mercado de las casas se fue hacia abajo y la gente perdía las casas, las propiedades.
So this is the situation you are in right now. You're in a situation to react like number three.
Esta
Okay.
es la situación en la que están ahora y ustedes están en esta situación y pueden actuar como el número 3.
This is an opportunity.
Es una oportunidad.
If you can actually look at everything that's a struggle as an opportunity and that this is great, this is what's going to absolutely shift who you become now.
Si ustedes cada cosa que en realidad es como un problema, la miran como una oportunidad, entonces van a tener su mente súper cambiada y les va a ir muy bien.
But this is a muscle. It's a muscle you have to train.
Es un músculo
It's
que ustedes
not
están
easy.
entrenando.
Okay, it's not easy. You have to,
No es
one
fácil.
by one, what was good about this? You have to rewrite what happened in your past.
Tienen que escribir de nuevo eso que pasó en tu pasado y escribirlo y escribir las cosas buenas que ves de aquello, de cada una de esas cosas.
Because when you see something differently, when you forgive someone,
Cuando tú perdonas a alguien, cuando tú ves las cosas diferentes,
when you don't blame them,
cuando ya no les echas la culpa,
you don't blame the economy,
no le echas la culpa a la economía,
okay? You don't blame that. In this moment, all of a sudden you shift.
en este momento de repente uno cambia.
So this is extremely important that you start doing this as an exercise.
Esto
Okay.
es súper importante, extremadamente importante que ustedes empiecen a hacer esto como un ejercicio.
I take everything that bothers me and I look
Susi
at it.
toma todo lo que le molesta a ella
and I pretend I chose it to be that way.
Y se imagina como que ella eligió que hubiese sido de esa manera.
I chose it. Do you see how that's different? I chose that it happened. Okay.
Ella lo eligió así, para que pasara esa forma.
If you watch a movie, is the movie fun if there's no drama? If there's nothing to overcome, is that interesting?
Si hay una película, ustedes ven una película y no hay ni un drama, y es todo así como Disney, como me gusta a mí, Susie Park, ¿es interesante o no? No, po,
No,
para la mayoría de la gente.
no, our lives aren't like that.
Las vidas no son así.
Yeah, we create a lot of the problems so that we can overcome them.
Nosotros creamos un montón de problemas para que podamos sobrellevarlos,
So
resolverlos,
we can become better. So we can become better.
para que seamos
Okay.
mejores, es verdad.
All right, so that's another exercise I want you to do. Now, this is the
Ese es
third
otro
exercise
ejercicio.
we're going to do.
Este es el
All
tercer
right,
ejercicio.
third exercise. I want you to write down this. I want you to think right now. This is 1 year in the future, 2021.
Quiero
I
que
mean,
piensen
2022.
que estamos en el 2022. Un año,
April, yeah.
abril 2022.
I want you to go, and I want you to think this. I want you to think like backwards from next year. So I want you to put yourself at 2022, April 2022.
Quiero que
Okay?
ustedes se vean en el abril del 2022.
Remember, your mind is powerful. And
Tu mente
I
es
want you
poderosa.
to think, oh my gosh, I just had the best year of my life.
Y que
I
ustedes
just
en ese,
had the best year of my life.
en ese momento ustedes están pensando, oh Dios mío, tuve el mejor año de mi vida.
Incredible. And I want you to
Increíble.
write down, what did that look like? I hit my goal weight. I, took a vacation. I built this type of new skin organization. I have, I want you to write down, what did that look like? This is the best year of my life. I had the best year of my life.
Quiero que escriban, llegué a esa meta de peso que quería, flaca, regia, rubia, alta, todo eso.
Okay, what is it? I bought the house of my dreams.
Formé un tremendo equipo en Nuskin, hice el viaje de mis sueños, todo eso lo hicieron.
I met a wonderful man, I met a wonderful woman,
Conocí a un hombre increíble, conocí a una mujer increíble.
Maybe my child is doing better. Maybe my child was sick and my child is not sick anymore.
Quizás mi hijo estaba enfermo y ahora ya no está enfermo.
Maybe you are starting to exercise, that you exercise every day and your body is amazing.
Quizás tú ejercitaste todo el año y tu cuerpo está increíble.
Okay, so write it down. I want you to write down, if you were telling me, if I said to you, wow, tell me, you told me it was the most amazing year of your life. I want you to tell me what happened.
Imagínense que a ustedes les pasó eso y Susie viene y les dice, cuéntame cómo fue tu año, y ustedes les tienen que contar todo lo que pasó durante ese año.
Okay. So get very specific. Here's the issue.
Sean muy específicos.
And if some of you are like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. If some of you are like that.
Si algunos de ustedes dicen, ay, no sé qué pasó.
That's the problem.
Ahí está el problema.
You don't even know what it would look like.
Ni siquiera saben cómo se veía.
So Kata, can you share one thing? Kata, can you share one thing that made it the most amazing year of your life? One thing.
Kata, ¿puedes abrir el micrófono? Sí.
Sí, ahí lo abrí.
Sí.
Hoy escribí muchas cosas.
Okay, right. Okay, all of them. Okay, just read it. If you're comfortable, share with us what it was the most amazing year and why was it? Why?
Comparte con nosotros por qué fue tu mejor año.
Porque estoy súper flaca, sin guata, tengo un equipo maravilloso, soy diamante azul,
And-
logré ser diamante azul.
Espérate, que se me olvidó.
Sorry.
I'm very thin, my tummy is flat, I am blue diamond,
great.
and I have a big team.
Awesome.
Fuimos con todo el equipo a los viajes de éxito de Nuskin.
We went with all the team to the Nuskin success trips.
Oh, amazing. What else?
Sí, tuvimos además unas maravillosas vacaciones en familia.
Also, we had family vacations, incredible, very, very good.
Great.
Y a Jaime y a las niñas les fue súper bien en sus respectivas ocupaciones, en el trabajo y en el colegio.
And Jaime and the girls did very well in the job and at school.
Awesome. So you can look back, you can feel that, right? You can feel it. You're
Yes.
there. You're like, oh
Y
my
tú lo
God, this
puedes
was like an
sentir.
amazing year. Like an amazing year, right? Can you feel that?
Felicitaciones, Cata.
Okay,
Yes.
that's the
I
key.
did.
You have to feel it. So all of
Uh-huh.
you who are writing down what it is, that feeling, and you can see it on your face. Like I'm looking at your faces right now. I can
Uh-huh.
tell which ones actually are feeling it and which ones are like, oh, I don't know, you know, or which one's like, you can see it. Oh, say, so this is the thing. If you are not
Wait,
clear
wait,
on
wait.
exercise.
Susie, wait. I have to
Okay.
translate.
That's right.
Dice que ella puede ver en las caras de ustedes que quién realmente está gozando, disfrutando y sintiendo la emoción de eso que sucedió. Okay.
You must have the emotion when you say, wow, I just had the most amazing year. And this is why. You have to feel that emotion. And I'll tell you why.
Cuando ustedes digan, wow, tuve el más emocionante, el mejor año de mi vida, ustedes tienen que sentir la emoción de lo que sucedió.
That emotion that you're feeling inside of you, when you think about it, that emotion is going to attract it to you. That's why,
Esa
but you have to
emoción
feel it.
que tú estás sintiendo dentro de ti es la que te va a atraer.
Can everyone do that? Can you all do that? Put your state of mind where you believe that you've got that. Can you do
¿Pueden
that?
todos ustedes realmente poner su estado mental en sintiendo que realmente ya sucedió eso que están pensando?
Is anybody having trouble? Is anyone having
¿Alguien
trouble?
tiene
doing
problema
that?
con eso?
Anybody raise their hand or everyone okay? Everyone got it? Okay,
Yes.
good. Good. Okay, now I want you to project 3 months into the future. 3 months. So this is April, May, June, July. Okay? Right?
Ya,
May,
ahora
June,
quiero que
July.
se vayan a julio. A julio,
July.
3 meses en adelante, que se vayan a julio.
All right, now I want you to close your eyes and I want you to go, oh my gosh, this was the most amazing 3 months of my life. This was the best
Quiero
3
que-
months of my life.
Quiero que cierren sus ojos y digan, estos fueron los mejores 3 meses de mi vida.
Oh my gosh, it was
Pero sí.
incredible. Okay. And I want you to write
Fue
down.
increíble.
Okay. Think it, see it. What has happened? Who are you
Piénsalo.
with? Where did you go? What did you do? See yourself. And I want you to write down, why was that the most amazing 3 months of your life?
Que escriban cuáles fueron los momentos más, o sea, por qué fue los 3 meses mejores de mi vida y con quién estuvieron, qué es lo que hicieron, qué es lo que sintieron.
Oh, it could be like, oh, I exercised every day and I lost 10 pounds that I haven't been able to lose, you know? It could be
Hice
something as
ejercicio
simple as that.
y perdí 10 libras.
Right? It could be as simple as, oh my goodness, I always wanted to, take this course and I finally did the course and I learned how to do something different, right? It could be
O,
that.
por ejemplo, pude hacer este curso que hace años que quería hacer, por fin lo pude hacer, tuve tiempo que lo pude hacer.
Okay, it could be anything, but you're just like
Puede ser
so
cual-
happy. Like, oh my gosh, I cleaned out that room that I didn't clean for 2 years. I cleaned it out.
Por ejemplo, limpié esa pieza que por 2 años la tenía ahí abandonada. Por fin la limpié, estoy feliz que la limpié.
Okay. All right. So Karen or Pilar, can you share? So what did it look, why was the last 3 months the most amazing time of your life?
Pilar o Karen, ¿pueden abrir el micrófono? ¿O Vero, tú se lo puedes abrir?
Sí, yo lo tengo abierto. Yo lo tengo
Ya.
abierto.
Ya, Pilita.
Okay.
Ay, sí, yo lo estoy sintiendo. Lo estoy sintiendo porque es julio, me siento orgullosa de mí porque he adelgazado un montón. Estoy contenta porque llegué a ser rubí. Ya, traduce.
I'm very proud of me because I am very thin now. I've been making a diet and body spa and all that, the challenge, and I'm Ruby, so I'm very proud of me.
Oh, okay. So Pilar, how did you do that?
¿Cómo lo hiciste, Pilar?
How did you do it? How did you do it?
Bueno, lo primero, aproveché la experiencia del 2020 para que este 2021 sí que sea el mejor año de mi vida. Aprendí la experiencia que subí 12 kilos el 2020 y acabo de bajar 20 el 2021.
First of all, I'm gonna take the best of what happened in 2020, that I gained 20 kilos, 20 kilos.
Sí, sí.
And now I already lost them.
It's gone. How did you do it? But how? How did you do it?
¿Cómo lo hiciste? ¿Cómo lo hiciste?
Porque primero, gracias a la Patti Soto y a la Carola de la Fuente, que un día dije, quiero ser como la Patti, y la Carola me desafió a que ellas me iban a ayudar.
Thanks to Patricia Soto, that showed her before and after, and then Pilar said, "Oh, you're my idol. I love that you did that." And I challenged Pilar, and I said, "Okay, you have to do the same. We all gonna go with you."
Okay. So do you understand? Oh, go ahead, Pilar.
Sorry. Eso fue muy importante para mí y eso fue determinante porque así como la Carola me pidió hacerme cargo de esto, de mi cuerpo, de mi dieta, de mi ejercicio, que estoy feliz porque nunca me había hecho ejercicio y ahora hago ejercicio 3 veces a la semana y todos los días camino, y además mi upline, la Eva Yupanqui, está todo el día ayudándome todo el día me ayudó a formar mi equipo y estoy feliz.
And she's very happy because she thought she would never start for herself or this challenge with the body spa, but because we pushed her, that she started, and also Eve, that upline is always pushing her and helping her with her team and also with the challenge.
Awesome. So Pilar, so what did you do every day to do that though? How did you, I mean, what did you
¿Qué es lo que haces
change?
¿Qué hiciste todos los días? ¿Qué cambiaste?
Bueno, primero hacer ejercicio, cosa número 1. Tener
First,
ganas.
start exercising.
Sí.
Have the motivation.
Sí, sentirme muy motivada y visualizar que en mi equipo iba a entrar gente poderosa. Tengo en la pantalla mi celular que soy un imán de atraer gente poderosa.
Okay,
And so
visualize that she was going to have a big team, and she was going to be like ¿cómo se dice imán? Attract a lot of good people.
Okay, great.
Sí.
So here's
Bueno.
the thing, Pilar, I just asked you a few questions, yes? I just asked you to get specific, right?
Yo te hice algunas
Ok.
preguntas.
Right? No, but I did. That's all I
Te
did.
hizo- te
That's all I
hizo-
did. All I did was ask her a few questions, right?
Ella te hizo ser específica.
Right? Do you feel differently just telling me and getting very specific than before the exercise?
¿Te sientes mejor ahora habiendo sido más bien específica que antes del ejercicio?
You can do
Sí.
it, right?
Más
You
segura.
have a clearer vision, right? Yes?
Me siento muy bien, llena de energía.
Yes, you feel the good energy.
Muy
and
bien,
you
y con
get
la visión más
focused.
clara, ¿no?
Sí,
Okay.
totalmente.
So this is what all of you can do. You have that thing. You go, wow, 3 months later, I already got it. I got this.
Entonces, así es como se hace. Ustedes tienen que ponerse en ese lugar y sentir todo lo que sucedió específicamente, bien especificado.
And you ask yourself, well, how did I do that? How did I get that? You ask yourself that, or you ask each other. You have a partner and you ask, so how did you get there? What did you
Lo
do to
puede
get
hacer con-
that?
con un partner y se hacen las preguntas, sí, pero ¿cómo lo hiciste? Pero cuentan, ¿pero qué hacías cada día para que tus resultados fueran lo que fueron?
Do you understand? This
Buenísimo.
is going to completely change how you do everything because you're going to be able to see it clearly.
Porque de esta forma ustedes van a poder verlo claramente.
You've got to believe that you have something first and then go backwards.
Primero, ustedes tienen que creer que ya obtuvieron ese resultado y después ir hacia atrás.
Okay? That's the fastest way to get anywhere is by
Esa es la manera
starting there.
más rápida de llegar a algún lugar.
All right. So, Jose, do you know what to do now?
José, ¿sabes ahora lo que hay que hacer? ¿Puedes abrir el micrófono? Vero, ¿le ayudas a abrir el micrófono?
No, ahí está abierto.
Ahí está.
A ver, yo lo que hago hace mucho tiempo es transformar todo lo negativo en positivo.
He said
Así
that
que-
from long before he used to change all the negative to positive.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
En
And that-
en segundo término, hacerlo posible.
And another thing is to do what it is possible.
Enseñarlo
and to learn
Teach
and to teach. Yes.
y decretarlo.
and decretar.
Okay. So
Decreto.
thank you, Jose. Now, Jose, that's great because now look, so when you thought of, I'm asking you, but everyone listen here, when you thought of, oh, wow, this was amazing what happened in the last 3 months. I want you to tell me why it was important for it to happen. Why was it important for you to create what you wanted to in the last 3 months?
Ahora quiero que piensen que por qué fue importante lo que ustedes crearon en los últimos 3 meses.
Why?
De esa manera uno se mentaliza y lo hace.
That way you get your mindset and then you do it.
No, but personal reason. Why was it important?
La
Yes.
razón personal por qué fue importante.
Em, Bueno, yo
Chile.
llevo mucho tiempo entrenando mi mente en el overmind y llevo ya, no sé, más de 20
Like if
años
you-
entrenando.
He's been training his mind.
Yes. So the person, if you looked in the mirror, right? If you looked in the
Yeah.
mirror in
Si te
that
miras en
mindset
el
of,
espejo,
man, I did it,
Sí.
right?
si te miras en el
That
espejo y dices,
person-
hoy lo hice.
That person you saw in the mirror, that person has the qualities that you need to get it. Do you
Esa persona
understand?
que tú miras en el espejo tiene las cualidades que tú necesitas para lograr eso.
So,
Absolutamente. Y cuando uno hace este ejercicio es porque lo ha probado una y otra vez.
okay, so this is a thing. When you do the exercise, ask yourself, wow, look at me, right? Look at me. So here's the thing. I want every single person to find a photo, okay? Find a photo where they were very unhappy.
Ay,
Very not happy.
busquen una foto donde ustedes eran muy infelices.
Really not happy in your life. And you can see it on
No
your face.
felices para nada.
And then I want you to find a photo where you are really happy.
Y después busquen una
Really,
foto donde
really.
ustedes eran muy felices.
All right. And when you put them next to each other, this is
cuando
the
las ponen
reminder for
juntas,
you that you can choose. You can be this person or that person like that. It's a choice.
que tú puedes elegir ser esta o
Choice.
esta persona en tu vida. Es una elección.
Okay. So now I'm telling you, because you saw yourself a year from now, and you saw yourself
Entonces, como
3
ustedes ya se
months from now,
vieron a un año desde ahora,
and you felt the feeling, the
y ya
emotion.
sintieron la emoción,
Emotion is energy in motion.
la emoción es energía y emoción.
Motion. So you set that energy in motion.
Entonces ustedes arman esa energía.
That's what does it. So when a person says, for example, Kata, let me ask you. So if someone said, I want a big team, you said you want a big team, right?
Ujú.
Carlas, déjame preguntarte. Bueno, tú dijiste que tú querías tener un equipo grande, ¿verdad? ¿Por qué?
Why?
Porque eso significa que estoy ayudando a otras personas, a muchas personas, a sentir la felicidad que yo estoy sintiendo.
Because that way I can help a lot of people to feel the happiness that I am feeling now.
Okay, so it makes you happy to help people, yes?
Yes.
Entonces te hace feliz ayudar a gente, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Can you help people now? Tomorrow? Can you
Puedes
help?
ayudar a gente ahora, mañana.
Yes.
Yeah, so do you have, right? So this is the thing people need to understand. When we say we want something, it's usually to feel something,
Ujú.
right? I want a big team. I want a big team because I want to be happy, right?
Cuando nosotros decimos que queremos algo es porque queremos sentir algo.
Right? We can choose, we can create that feeling now.
Podemos crear ese sentimiento ahora.
We create happy feelings. We create all
Nosotros-
our feelings.
Nosotros
All
creamos
our-
todos nuestros sentimientos. Podemos crear en este momento sentimientos de felicidad.
So for instance, here's a box of Kleenex, yes?
Aquí hay una caja con Kleenex.
I'm holding this, right?
La estoy tomando.
Am I this box of Kleenex? Am I
Soy
this
yo.
box of Kleenex?
¿Soy yo esta caja de Kleenex?
No,
No.
right? Because I have it, right? I can hold it.
No, porque yo la
Right?
tengo.
I can see it, right?
La puedo ver.
This body. When I'm moving my arm, who's moving the arm?
En este cuerpo,
Who's-
cuando estoy moviendo este brazo,
who's
¿quién está
moving the
moviendo el
arm?
brazo?
Right? So I'm not this body.
Yo no soy este cuerpo.
I have this body.
Tengo este
Right.
cuerpo.
When you have a thought,
Cuando
When you have
tienes
a
un
thought,
pensamiento,
you are not the thought.
No eres el pensamiento,
You have the thought.
tienes el pensamiento.
So you can choose what thought you have. You are
Entonces,
having
tú
that
puedes
thought. You
elegir
are not the thought.
cuál pensamiento tener.
So when your body says, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I want to eat this. You know,
Cuando
when your
tu cuerpo
body
dice,
says
"Ay,
that,
tengo hambre, quiero comer esto",
that's not you.
no es tú,
That's not you. It's the body.
es el cuerpo.
You control the body,
Tú
or you
controlas
let
el
the
cuerpo.
body take control.
Pero a veces tú dejas al cuerpo tomar control.
So when you have a negative thought, that is not you.
Cuando tú tienes un pensamiento negativo, no eres tú.
That's not you. It's just a thought.
Es solamente un pensamiento.
You can choose a different thought. You can create a different thought in the moment.
Puedes elegir un pensamiento diferente en el momento.
Okay. So when you feel sad, that's not you.
Cuando
You
te sientes
feel it, but it's not you.
triste, te sientes tristeza, pero no eres tú. Estás sintiendo eso.
You have to be able to separate.
Tienen que ser capaces de
You have to
separar.
separate that. Separate yourself from the negative thought. Separate yourself from the being depressed.
Separarte a ti con estar deprimido, por ejemplo.
Separate you from feeling like a loser.
Separarte a ti de sentirte como perdedor.
Okay. So this is very important. You must stay in a beautiful state. This is something that Tony Robbins teaches. You have to commit to stay in a beautiful state.
Entonces esto es muy importante. Ustedes tienen que comprometerse a estar siempre en un estado bonito.
When you're in a beautiful state, you attract things.
Cuando tú estás en un estado bonito, tú atraes.
When you say, I love to help people, it makes me happy, you attract a team.
Cuando tú dices que te gusta ayudar a la gente, que eso te hace feliz, entonces tú atraes más gente.
So when you focus on, I want to help people instead of, I want a big team, right?
Cuando tú te enfocas en quiero ayudar a gente en vez de quiero tener un equipo grande,
That team's going to come to you.
ese equipo va a venir hacia ti.
Because that's why you want a team.
Porque
Because
para
that's
eso
why
es
you
que
want
tú
a
quieres
team.
el
To help
equipo.
people, right? So that's why you have to get clear. Why do I want
Para ayudar a
this?
la gente.
I want to help
Por eso que
people.
es
Then
muy
you can help
importante que
people
tengas
now.
claro por qué lo quiero.
And you will attract people just like you. Oh, I love to help people. Oh, me too. Me too. Me too.
Y van a traer gente igual que ustedes. Gente que quiera ayudar gente.
That's how you attract a team.
Así atraes.
That's how you do it. You ask yourself, why do I want it? Okay.
Pregúntense, ¿por qué lo quiero?
So here's the thing. What I would love you leaders to do is talk with each of your team, each of the other leaders, right? And I want you to
Ustedes que
do
son
the
líderes,
exercise with them.
lo que quiero es que hablen con sus equipos y hagan este ejercicio.
I want you to feel when you are looking a year in the future and you say, this is the best year of my life, I want you to feel it.
Quiero que les digan que piensen en un año más a esta fecha y que sientan el logro y sientan la emoción de ese logro.
See, I can see on the faces, Kata, I can see on your face that when you think about it, you can feel it, right? You feel it like, yeah, it was a great year,
Yes.
right? People
Ellos-
are, oh, this is a
Right.
great year, right?
Se
Paloma,
nota
oh my
cuando
God,
tú-
yes, it's a great year.
miras a las personas y realmente te das cuenta que están disfrutando la emoción que están sintiendo de lo que ya lograron.
And if you can't feel it, it's because you're not being specific.
Y
You're
si
not
no
being
lo puedes
specific.
sentir, es porque no has sido específico.
Because if you want a pair of those red shoes and you really see the red shoes and you go, wow, I got those red shoes, you're going to be able to feel it.
Porque si tú quieres unos zapatos rojos y realmente tú sientes que a esos zapatos rojos y los miras y los quieres y los tienes, realmente los vas a obtener.
If you just say, oh, I got some shoes. No feeling. You've got to be specific.
Pero si dices,
You
ay,
have
sí,
to
yo
be
quiero unos
clear.
zapatos, pero tienes que
You
ser
must be
específico
clear. All
y
right.
claro.
So what I want, one thing before we get off the phone, I want you to think of two things that you're going to do towards having the best 3 months of your life, like the most
Ya, quiero que
incredible
piensen
two things.
en dos cosas que los van a hacer tener los mejores 3 meses de su vida.
That you could do tonight or do tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning.
Que pueden hacer hoy
Just-
día o mañana, primera cosa en la mañana.
Oh, I'm gonna call that person that I've been putting off, I've been afraid,
Voy a
You know,
llamar a esa
I'm-
persona que no me he atrevido a llamarla.
right? Or I'm going to sign up for that course, that personal development course. I'm gonna do it this time.
O me voy a inscribir en ese curso de desarrollo personal.
Okay. Or I'm going to make my vision board. I told myself I'm going to make my vision board. I'm finally going to make my vision board. Yeah, Catalina, I think you're locked up. Okay, so two things. Do you have your two things? Everyone have your two things?
¿Tienen las dos cosas?
Because if you don't take an action, you will have no impact on anyone's life.
Porque si ustedes no
No
toman
impact on
acción,
anyone's life unless you take it.
no van a tener ningún impacto en la vida de nadie.
No. Thinking, it's doing. Doing.
Pensar es hacer.
Okay. All right, so everyone have their two.
Todo el mundo tiene sus dos. Se cayó la Susi. Se fue.
Se fue.
Se cayó, sí.
Bueno, todos tienen las dos cosas que van a hacer. Ya va a aparecer. A ver si me escribe algo. Oye, decreto se dice decree, por eso yo decía decree, y ella me entendía, decree, decreto. Capaz que se le acabó la batería o algo así.
Ahí volvió.
Ahí está, ahí volvió.
Carolina, sorry, my battery
Sí.
ran out. Okay, good.
Ah, ya.
Okay,
I thought so.
so did anyone feel like they shifted in their mind a little bit? Shifted a little
¿Alguien
bit.
piensa que tuvo un cambio en su mente un poquitito?
You got something that you're going to do a little differently that's going to shift you the way you think.
Que hay algo que ustedes van a hacer un poquitito y que les va a cambiar la mentalidad.
Yeah,
¿Puedo hablar, Carola? ¿O estoy interrumpiendo?
Sí. No,
Eh,
hablen más.
Igual que muchos han dicho, hemos tenido muchos entrenamientos de mindset y eso. Yo también llevo muchísimos años estudiando esto, pero nunca había escuchado el volver a una situación dolorosa. Yo a los 15 años tuve una situación muy dolorosa en un cambio de colegio y me causa dolor volver a ese momento y siempre recordarlo con dolor. Entonces,
Ya,
ahora
espérate un poquitito.
Susi,
Espera un poquitito,
ahora
espera.
Susi me dio como una nueva perspectiva.
Yeah, Susie, Pilar is saying that she has done a lot of mindset exercises, but she never did the exercise of going back to something that was harmful. And now she's remembering a thing that happened to her when she was 15 years, that she changed school and she had a very bad experience there. And now she feels she has the tools to change what she feels about that.
Yes.
Sí, es
¿Algo más,
maravilloso.
Pilar?
Yeah, when
No,
you change
maravilloso.
about that, when you
Sí.
change feel about that, you will instantly become a different person. Instantly.
Cuando tú cambias tus sentimientos sobre eso, como lo sientes, cuál es la emoción que tú sientes, vas a tener un cambio en ti. Y estas cosas que nos bloquean, que en el fondo eso te debe tener bloqueada en algunos aspectos,
Sí,
ahora va a fluir, todo va a fluir.
Yeah.
gracias.
You will walk different. You will talk different.
Vas a hablar
will-
diferente, vas a caminar diferente,
You will make different choices.
vas a
That's-
tomar diferentes elecciones, vas a elegir cosas diferentes.
Oftentimes we have to go back and forgive ourselves.
Muchas veces tenemos que ir atrás y perdonarnos.
Eso. Y sobre todo que a mí me causaba mucho tormento porque yo tenía una personalidad antes de esa situación, que fueron 2 años, no era ni bullying ni nada de eso, y yo tenía una personalidad súper extrovertida, positiva, y mi personalidad cambió, me anulé.
She had a very extrovert personality before that situation, but after that, she changed absolutely. She was like introvert.
Yeah. So Pilar, you don't have to let something that happened when you were 16 affect. How old are you now? Do you mind me asking? How old are you?
¿Cuántos años tienes ahora?
50.
50.
So you're going to let something that happened when you were 16 affect you when you're 50?
¿Y tú vas a dejar que algo que te pasó a los 15 te afecte a los 50?
Nunca más, nunca más.
No, never
Nunca.
anymore.
Never anymore. Exactly. Never anymore.
From today,
Good.
never anymore.
Good.
Pero nunca lo había analizado de esta manera. O sea, lo he analizado con psicólogos, pero nunca lo había visto. Vuelve a ese lugar y siente de otra manera. Eso hoy día me cambió todo.
Do the exercise with this, like you asked her to do, like going back to the moment and look the thing that happened from another perspective or feeling differently.
Yes. Everyone on this call can do what we did today, right? You don't
Todos
need
en esta
money.
llamada pueden hacer lo que hicimos hoy día.
You don't need money. You don't need resource. You don't need anything. All you need is your own mind.
No necesitan plata, no necesitan nada para esto, solamente necesitan su mente.
But that exercise is going to change who you are.
Ese ejercicio puede cambiar lo que tú eres.
And when you look at, hey, what's my best life? And if you don't know what it is, again, that's your problem. You're just not clear. You're just not clear. So you can't create something unless you're clear.
Tú no puedes creer cuando tú miras tu vida y no sabes cómo es y no estás claro, no vas a tener ningún resultado.
Right? It's like me saying, I want to go on vacation, but I don't know where.
Es como que yo diga, ay, me quiero ir a vacaciones, pero no sé a dónde.
So how am I going to get my ticket? Get my hotel?
¿Cómo voy a comprar mi pasaje si no sé a dónde voy?
I know every single person on this call, every single one, I know every single one of you made a shift.
Yo sé que cada uno de ustedes ya hizo un cambio.
When you look in the mirror, you're not the same person.
Cuando te miras al espejo ya no eres la misma persona.
You are a different person.
Eres una persona diferente.
You are the person who actually can achieve what you actually want.
Eres la persona que en realidad puede lograr todo lo que sus pensamientos traen.
because you felt what she or he feels like. You felt what it felt like to be them.
Porque tú ya sentiste lo que ella siente, o sea, tú.
Right? And that person can dress differently. That person talks differently.
Y esa persona se viste diferente, habla diferente.
Right? That person has maybe different friends.
Quizás tiene diferentes amigos.
They're not talking to negative people anymore. No more negative.
No habla con personas negativas nunca más.
Right? Because that person doesn't really have negative people around them. They don't listen to the negative people. That person doesn't do that.
Esa persona no hace eso, no habla con personas negativas.
Okay. So I can't wait to see and hear the stories 3 months from now. I want to hear the most amazing stories.
Ella quiere escuchar las más increíbles historias de aquí a 3 meses.
All right. Every one of you, I want you to commit to yourself that you're going to become that person that you saw 3 months from now.
Ustedes van a comprometerse, que ustedes se van a convertir en esa persona que ya vieron que está 3 meses más allá.
So if you have a friend on this call, maybe right after we get off, take about 5 minutes, call them and say, this is what it looks like. This is what the best 3 months of my life looks like.
Entonces, si tú aquí tienes a tu amiga en esta llamada, apenas terminemos, llámala y dile, así es como se veía.
Okay, so do it right now when we get off, or tell them, hey, first thing in the morning, we're going to do this. Let me think about it, but you're going to do it. And every
Lo
day.
hacen hoy, o si no, primera cosa mañana en la mañana, también. Lo hacen todos los días, todos los días.
Every day I want you to say, wow, this was the best 3 months of my life. Oh my gosh, this was the best 3 months of my life. And I want you to feel
Todos los días, ay, Dios mío, estos fueron los 3 mejores meses de mi vida, los 3 mejores meses de mi vida.
And Paloma, you're going to smile and you're going to jump up and down and you're going to you're going to physically show, this is the best 3 months of my life.
Paloma, tú también, tú vas a saltar de la alegría y vas a decir, Dios mío, estos son los 3 mejores meses de mi vida.
Okay,
y se van a llamar por teléfono.
That's how you move the energy, is the smiling, is the energy. That's what is going to do it. All
Así
right?
es como mueven la energía. Es el sonreír, el estar felices es lo que hace que se mueva la energía.
Right, Soledad?
¿Sabes?
Right. I'm looking at who I can find. Jose, I see Marcia, right? Jeanette, I kind of see Jeanette. I think it's a very dark.
Sí.
Right, and of course, Vero, Kata. Okay, good. So again, you guys, 3 months. Well, we're going to meet before then, but we're absolutely July. We're going to see which one of you absolutely had the best 3 months of their life. How would you act if you knew without a doubt, you are going to have the most amazing 90 days of your life?
Entonces ustedes van a pensar sin ninguna duda cuáles son los mejores 3 meses de su vida, los mejores 90 días de su vida.
What kind of wife would you be?
What kind of what?
What kind of wife would you be if you were the best? You were the best. You had the best relationship for the next 3 months, right? What kind of wife would you be?
What kind of what?
Wife would you be? Like, if you had the most amazing relationship with your husband or wife, like in 3 months.
A wife, sorry. ¿Qué tipo de esposa? ¿Qué tipo de esposa quieres ser?
If you're like, oh my gosh, my relationship with Jaime is unbelievable. We had the best 3 months of our life, right?
Ay, Dios mío, mi relación con mi marido es la mejor. Hemos tenido los 3 mejores meses de mi vida.
Or Carolina, oh my gosh, me and Eduardo, we took our relationship. We just had the best relationship ever, right? The last
Oh,
3
Dios
months.
mío, mi relación con Eduardo, la mejor de toda la vida.
So every area of your life, just say, wow, this is just amazing. I just had the best 3 months of
Todas
my life.
las áreas de tu vida, haz el mismo ejercicio.
Relationship with my children. I best 3 months with my kids.
La relación con tus hijos. He tenido la mejor relación los 3 mejores meses de mi vida.
Okay. I had the best 3 months with my body. I love my body. I love my
Ay,
body.
los mejores 3 meses con mi cuerpo. Amo mi cuerpo.
Okay. And then, of course, my business. I had the best 3 months in the business that I've ever had.
Y
Best
por
3.
supuesto también con tu negocio. He tenido los 3 mejores meses de mi vida en mi negocio.
I was able to help so many people.
Fui capaz de atraer a muchas personas y ayudar.
So, right? Because that's why we do business, to be service to others. That's why we're
Porque por
doing.
eso hacemos este negocio, porque queremos servir a otros,
Whether it's with our products or with our business opportunity.
ya sea con nuestros productos o con nuestra oportunidad de negocio.
Okay. So remember, what you focus on will grow. So do not focus on anything negative.
Entonces, no se enfoquen en nada negativo.
If you
que ustedes
think of
tienen
an
que hacer.
if you think of a negative thought for more than 17 seconds, you start attracting more negativity.
17, si ustedes piensan en un pensamiento negativo por más de 17 segundos, vas a empezar a traer más cosas negativas. Así que pongan el cronómetro.
So you're not allowed to think more than 17 seconds a negative thought.
No pueden pensar más de 17 segundos en un pensamiento negativo.
So I'm going to show you something that I learned to get rid of that thought. You take these 3 fingers, you take the thumb and these 2 like this.
Van a tomar estos 2 dedos,
Okay,
El
you hold it
gordo.
like this.
¿ok?
All right.
Lo toman así.
You go like this, you tap
los tres.
like this. Yeah, you take these 3 and you tap right here, right in between here. This is
Con
your
estos 3 dedos.
right in between
dedos.
here. And you say disintegrate, disintegrate. You are actually disintegrating the negative
Cancelar.
thought.
Cancelar, cancelar, cancelar.
Disintegrate,
Desintégralo.
disintegrate, disintegrate. Okay, you tap here and you say disintegrate. There's a chakra right here. There's an energy
Hay-
center right here.
Hay un centro energético acá, un chakra, el tercer ojo, que va a desintegrar este
You
pensamiento
tap it like
negativo.
this and you say disintegrate, disintegrate,
Desintegrate,
disintegrate.
desintegrate.
Okay.
Desintégralo.
So when you have a negative thought, disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. That's it.
Any hand? Right
Any
or
hand.
left, or that doesn't matter.
Well, it's if you're right-handed, wipe with your right hand. Okay,
Ah, yeah.
disintegrate,
Disintegrate.
disintegrate.
You have to do both things with the 2
You have
hands.
to do
Tienes
both.
que hacer esto con las 2
Disintegrate,
manos, como wipe, como limpiar, como cuando está limpiando,
disintegrate, yeah.
y los otros 3 deditos acá.
It
Yo me quiero un poquito
absolutely,
la
it
uña, tengo que
absolutely
cortar la
works.
uña.
This chakra controls all the chakras in your body.
Este chakra controla todos los chakras del cuerpo.
It's the CEO chakra.
Es el jefe de todos los chakras, el gerente.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. You guys. So if you have any questions, I'm here. If not, let's get together even one-on-one, Carolina. We can set up some
Super.
one-on-one. All right. With people.
Yeah.
So we
It's
can
gonna
get very
take-
specific.
It's gonna take long because we're a big team.
I know. And it's going to be bigger because you're
Yes,
going to have the most amazing 3 months
amazing
of your
year, 3
life.
months.
Right? And it's okay. It's going to take forever because you're going to have a humongous team because you're going to help so many people. Your energy is going to attract them. I'm going to be attracted to smiling faces. I'm going to be attracted
Dice-
to a team that just loves to have fun, right? You have to be that thing that I want to be attracted to.
Bueno, dice que podemos conversar 1 a 1, podemos hacer reuniones con 1 a 1 con ustedes, y yo le digo, va a costar mucho porque somos muchísimos. Y dice, yo sé, porque hemos tenido los 3 mejores meses de la vida, y el equipo es gigantesco, inmedible. Súper.
Awesome. Wonderful. Okay. Every day, you guys, every day, I want you to think about how it's going to be that you have to do it daily. You have to do it daily.
Tienen que hacerlo diariamente, diariamente.
Okay, everyone promise? Pinky swear?
Prometan,
Promise
Promesa,
every
promesa.
day.
every
Okay.
day,
All right,
todos los
great.
días, todos los días.
All right, you guys. I love you and I miss you. And
We
let's,
miss you too.
yeah, let's make this amazing. Let's make this lockdown time amazing.
Hagamos que eso sea realmente increíble.
Wonderful. All right. Love
Super.
everybody. Have a great
Bye,
day.
Susie. Thank you
I
very
know it's
much.
late. Okay,
Thank you
bye-bye.
very much.
Gracias.
Thank you.
You're
Gracias
Bye,
a
welcome.
todos.
De nada. Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias, gracias.
Chao. Oye, no sé si es muy tarde para ustedes, los representantes de marca que se iban a quedar. ¿Prefieren que nos juntamos en otro minuto?
¿Se iban a quedar para qué? No caché.
Claro, como
Porque
tú
yo había
quieras.
puesto en el
perdí.
grupo que
no.
queríamos ver lo de
Sí,
las
todos los-
personas que todavía no le habían llegado los premios LOI o las carteras, o qué sé yo. Tengo aquí una respuesta súper larga, que si voy uno a uno voy a estar todo el mes contestando, entonces por eso quería hacerlo reunido y dije, después de que termine esta reunión, nos quedamos con los representantes de marca viendo eso, pero igual no hay tanta gente de los representantes. Podemos ver los temas de los que están acá. Espérense, que estoy grabando, voy a dejar de grabar.
Eso.
La chica que le